Students, today we will discuss about the speed and its type. So let's see first what is the speed is. Speed is the distance traveled by body in unit time, or you can say the rate of change of distance with respect to time is speed. The speed is equal to distance traveled upon time taken. That is, the speed is equal to distance traveled upon time taken. As you know, distance is a scalar, time is a scalar, so speed itself is scalar quantity. And if it is scalar, so as you know, it is never negative. It is never negative. It is always positive. Its unit in CGS system. CGS is the system of measurement. CGS system. C stand for centimeter. G stand for gram. And S stand for second. Means length is in centimeter. Mass is in gram and time is in second. So in CGS system, distance means length is in centimeter, time is in second, so its unit becomes centimeter per second. And in MKS system, M stand for meter, K stand for kilogram and S stand for second. Means length is in meter, mass is in kilogram and time remains in second. In MKS system, the unit of speed become meter per second. Clear? So what are the relation between CGS and MKS unit of speed? MKS is the bigger unit. So since in MKS its unit is meter per second, and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Instead of meter, if we write 100 centimeter per second, and 100 centimeter per second is CGS unit. CGS unit of speed. It means 1 MKS unit of speed, it is equal to 100 CGS unit of speed. Here is the basic concept about speed. And now let's see what are the types of speed. It is uniform. It is also called constant speed. Number 2, non-uniform. It is also called variable speed. Third, average speed. And fourth, instantaneous speed. Let's see one by one. First, uniform speed. Uniform speed means if body travel equal distance in equal interval of time, then such type of speed is called uniform speed. There are various examples of uniform speed in nature, such as motion of planet around the sun. Suppose it is sun and here it is earth. Here after time t, suppose earth reached here at point B, and next after time t it reached at point C. So here the distance traveled by earth after same interval of time t that will remain same, that is AB is equal to BC. So it is an example of uniform speed. Motion of hands of your wristwatch, such as suppose if we have second hands of wristwatch, here it is 12, here it is 6, here it is 3, and here it is, as you know, 9 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. After 15 seconds, this second hand of wristwatch will reach here, and next after 15 seconds it will reach here, and next after 15 seconds it will reach here. It means this distance, suppose it is AB, BC and CD and DA. So here AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to D. And angular displacement here, that will remains 90 degree after each 15 seconds. So it is an example of uniform speed. If we draw the graph between distance and time for uniform speed, the nature of graph is straight line. It is straight line. And if we calculate the slope of graph away from time axis T, suppose it is B and this point is C, this is slope. The slope is equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. In this triangle, perpendicular is AB and base is OB. And see here, this AB is equal to OC upon OB. And here OC represent distance and OB represent time. And as you know, distance upon time is speed. It means slope or distance time graph from time axis represent speed. So with the help of graph, we can calculate the speed also in the case of uniform motion. Similarly, if we draw the graph between speed and time for uniform speed, so since for each time the speed is remains same, so the nature of graph still straight line but parallel to time axis. Suppose it is AB. And if we calculate the area enclosed by graph, the area of this rectangle is equal to length into width, that is OA into OC. OA is speed, OC is time. The speed into time is distance. Distance traveled. It means if we draw the graph between speed and time for uniform speed, the nature of graph is straight line parallel to time axis, and area enclosed by the graph will represent distance traveled by the body in given time. So in this way you can calculate the distance traveled with the help of speed time graph. So it is uniform or constant speed. Then second, non-uniform or variable speed. Non-uniform or variable speed means if distance traveled by body is different in constant interval of time, or if the distance traveled by body is same in different interval of time. In both the cases, such type of speed is called non-uniform speed. And if we draw the graph between distance and time for non-uniform speed, the nature of graph is curve. And if we draw the graph between speed and time for non-uniform speed, the nature of graph may ascending curve, may descending curve, may zigzag also. Clear? So nature of graph may ascending curve, descending curve or zigzag. So it is non-uniform speed. For example, motion of bike in bazaar, it is non-uniform speed. Motion of bus on the road, it is also non-uniform speed. Then third speed, average speed. Average speed is the total distance traveled. Total distance traveled upon time. Time. It is the ratio of total distance traveled upon total time taken. Clear? Suppose if the body moves from A to B, then B to C and C to D, covering distance S1, S2, S3 with velocity V1, with speed V1, V2, V3 and time taken T1, T2, T3. Then average speed of entire journey is total distance traveled S1 plus S2 plus S3 upon total time taken T1 plus T2 plus T3. You can write here, since distance is equal to speed into time, we will write instead of S1 V1 T1 plus V2 T2 plus V3 T3 upon T1 plus T2 plus T3, or you may write here S1 plus S2 plus S3 and time is equal to distance traveled upon speed. Instead of T1 we will write S1 by V1, S2 by V2 and S3 by V3. So this formula is the mother formula in terms of individual distance, individual time. It is individual speed, individual time. It is individual distance and individual speed. So it is the three different formula to calculate the average speed of entire journey. And instantaneous speed is the speed at any instant of time. Suppose you are moving by a bike. So what is the speed of your bike at exactly 9 AM? That will be the instantaneous speed at that moment. And it is measured by speedometer. Speedometer, which is attached in your bike or car. Speedometer measure instantaneous speed, not average speed, non-uniform speed or not uniform speed. Clear? So it's all about speed and its time. Thank you.